for my eyes. This is going to address smoothness, hydration. This is also, if you've been having that frustrating kind of moment where you're like, oh, my makeup under my eyes doesn't look so good, gonna help with that as well. Normally you'd see something like this for $43.50, but for 24 hours only, we're giving it to you for our steal price, $36. It's crazy affordable. We've got 3 easy payments on everything in the show that you're gonna see tonight, including our steal, which is fabulous. And I encourage you with this brand new technology, if you've got any questions, visit us on our Facebook page, Beauty IQ. You can get a shout out. I can relay your questions to Renee. But it is time, now that we've launched our steal, to kick off our first tutorial, and that is called A Treatment to Do It All. Welcome to the show, Renee Boleyn. She is, of course, an esthetician with Dr. Gross. And I mean, look at those pearly whites, that
Thank
hair,
you.
all that sparkle. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. So excited about the launch of this product. And this launch is exclusive right now to you guys here on Beauty IQ Do It All Eye Gel. And it is marine, so it does have so many amazing ingredients from the same. But I just want to explain what this really is going to do for you. So it's holiday season. We all know everyone has been running around, shopping, going crazy, staying up late nights wrapping, maybe indulging in a couple too many of champagne.
Yes, go on.
Guilty. But so this is exactly for when you wake up and you see that puffy under eye, those fine lines, those wrinkles, and the first mistake you make is to just load on the concealer. Stop right there, because this is gonna make it so that you don't need that, okay? This eye gel is super lightweight. You're gonna apply it under your complete under eye. It's gonna bring the moisture back, get rid of those puffy eyes, and give you that dewy, hydrated look that you're so longing for. We have some incredible B&As, and I wanna just hop right into the before and afters because I love the pictures and I feel like they speak 1,000 words.
This is so good.
I know, I feel like they're so crazy, these before and afters. So first up, you're seeing Suzanne, and it's incredible if you look at that before picture and those deep lines. That's after only 2 weeks. Courtney, look at the difference, how smooth and supple the skin is underneath, how much less puffy, how much brighter. I mean, that's dramatic.
I'm even seeing, and with her skin, there's almost like a lightness that happened. And I mean, same kind of thing here. Maybe it's the way that your skin crepes, and that's what kind of what like creates that dark texture. But even here, like the bottom line with crepey texture seems to me less apparent, less noticeable in that after. So to me, you're talking about smoothing, even brightening a little bit.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
You're literally doing it all. And that's what this product does. Like Marissa, you can see in that before picture how deep those lines are. And you know, even the skin tone and everything, after only 2 weeks, it looks like she had a complete makeover on her under eye. It's really transformative.
Talk about innovation here. I just put just a little bit on my hand, and already I'm impressed, like how impressed that I can't actually feel this on my skin. So when Renee talks about how lightweight this is, I actually cannot feel how much product I put on there, which is awesome. It quickly absorbs. It's like this weird
and do you
hybrid,
feel like
almost like water-like texture. Extremely cool.
Yes, it definitely has that cooling effect to it, which I absolutely love, because that right there even gives you that cooling, that effect. That's just what your under eyes need. And just so we can talk a little bit about the ingredients in it, yes, it has hyaluronic acid, which everybody knows that you need for that hydration. It has caffeine to really help with that puffiness, licorice root extract that really helps smooth that under eye skin. But the 2 most important things are the 2 types of algae. There's that marine algae and Gorgonian extract. And basically what those types of algae are doing is they're binding that moisture, so they're filled with so many vitamins and also giving a great moisture content. And you're gonna see Suzette now applying it. And if you look, she really only needs a little bit. A half a pump is really enough for both under eyes, and she's going to take it completely. She can go all the way up there towards her nose and all the way underneath out towards the orbital bone. But it literally just soaks right in. Your skin drinks it right in.
You know, and that's, I imagine, Renee, obviously you're an esthetician, and I mean, for one of the most phenomenal doctors in the country for dermatology. Sometimes I get so underwhelmed, dare I say, with different eye products, because when you go to put it underneath your eyes, first of all, you can do the ring finger tap and then start to apply it. But sometimes I just feel like it's sitting on my eye.
Yeah, yeah.
So then if I go and apply my moisturizer afterwards, I'm like, am I just spreading around my eye gel all over my face?
And that's such a good point. The reason that it's a gel, again, if you just look at the texture, is because it's sinking right in. It's so lightweight, but it's gonna give you that luminosity and that hydration that you need, but it doesn't have a sticky, tacky feeling about it. And you know, that's so important that you bring up the fact that you sometimes feel like it's just kind of sitting there on your skin, because a lot of times I hear patients say all the time, look, I have 10 minutes to get ready in the morning. I've got kids running around. I have to put my skincare on and my makeup needs to go on right away. And a lot of times people feel like they can't put concealer on because their eye cream is still sitting there and hasn't fully absorbed. But this is something that you can apply makeup on right away, and it's gonna go on so much more smooth, so much easier. It's really, really a transformative eye gel.
Sometimes I feel like when you can see your eye gel sitting underneath and around your eyes, I feel like it's talking back. Like, look, you've got a lot of issues that I can't quite handle. You know, like maybe we should break up. We should try something new. And I feel like if you're having that frustration, especially underneath your eyes, this is a wonderful, affordable time to bring this home. As I mentioned at the top of the show, Dr. Dennis Gross is one of the top doctors named by U.S. World News publications. And when I think about U.S. World News, I can never say that accurately.
It's a mouthful.
I'm like,
it's a mouthful,
kind of a mouthful. But when I think about that, I think about all of the doctors that have been on that roster and continue to be there today. They're extremely picky. And I think with Dr. Gross's research, that how he started off with, now obviously having his own practice of dermatology right in the heart of Manhattan, this is something that out of everything when it comes to your complexion, under eyes are the trickiest. This is that one-stop wonder where you're like, you know what? I don't have to sit and watch my eye cream absorb into my skin. I don't have to sit there and watch it dry. I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, well, you know, I put it on 10 minutes ago and now it's on my forehead. Fabulous. What about my eyes? And this is so easily incorporated into any regimen you've got going on right now.
And you can even use this over any other eye serum. And not to mention the fact that, yes, it is such an amazing value for the seal today. $36 for an eye gel that literally, if you're using half a pump, because that's all you need, you don't even, half a pump is a lot. You don't even need the full pump because that's how easy it spreads. If you're using that half a pump once a day, this is gonna last you like 6 months. So $36 for 6 months of eye cream is pretty crazy.
Let me ask you this before we see another set of before and afters. We had an interesting question from Sherry on Facebook, and I think it's great to point out before we see our before and afters. Does this, if you have an eye cream, since this is an eye gel that is just for the under eyes, can you still use this with your eye cream? Or if your eye cream is only dedicated to this area around here, would this replace that product?
Okay, so technically this is like an eye cream. Okay, because a lot of times people like the texture of that thick cream at night. So you could continue to use your thicker eye cream at night. This is something you'd use in the morning anyway because you want to get rid of that puffiness. So Sherry, one of the things that's really, we also have an amazing eye serum. So this would not replace an eye serum, but it could replace your eye cream. If you feel like your eye cream is too thick of a texture, this is something that could replace that. Or you could use your eye cream at night, and this is something you could use in the morning. Because again, this, to be able to say that this is gonna help with puffiness, I mean, puffiness is a huge issue.
And
for
also
people.
the devil.
Yeah,
Also the
devil.
Yeah, just so we're clear.
I mean, I also suffer from allergies, so I feel like every time, sometimes some mornings I'll wake up and it's like I'm looking at 2 golf balls in the mirror. So this has become my lifesaver.
Well, and in a matter of 14 days, I mean, here's the thing. When we start new year, new you, obviously January is right around the corner. Halfway into January, if you